Hello, Tracy Williams here, your success coach, your results expert, and your partner in believing. In his 1960 groundbreaking book, Cybernetics, Dr. Maxwell Maltz informed the world that we can never outperform our self-image. Although this initially might seem like bad news, Dr. Maltz went on to explain that although we can't perform our self-image, we absolutely can change it. We absolutely can create a bigger, more expansive self-image if we choose to, if we desire to, if a greater, more expansive self-image would serve us living into the vision that we have for ourselves. Our self-image and the ideas and the beliefs and the habits that come along with the self-image are like a thermostat. It was set when we were kids, and the setting has then been reinforced throughout our life through the experience that we've had ever since we were kids. Our self-image is not the fault of anyone, but rather it's a result of what we saw, what we heard, what we felt, what we experienced before we had the ability to reject ideas and beliefs that weren't true. That information was imprinted and created our self-image. Just like a thermostat, our self-image is a cybernetic system. What does that mean? A cybernetic system, when there's a deviation from the setting, such as hotter or colder, more success or less success, the system self-corrects and brings it right back in alignment with that initial setting. So resetting our thermostat is not a new idea. And today, the success of doing so has been scientifically proven. That's great news. What does that mean? That means that we can all do it if we're willing to do the work to reset our thermostat. The process is simple, yet not always easy. It requires rigor. It requires the time-spaced repetition of new ideas, new beliefs, and new habits. One thing to be aware of so that you don't get frustrated is that upgrading your self-image is next to impossible without some sort of a support system. Because the habits and the ideas and the beliefs that we have served us, and they've been a part of that self-image for a long time. So they have a very strong gravitational-like pull. Their job is to maintain the status quo. So it's kind of like a picture. When we're in the frame, we can't really see ourselves. We don't really know when those habits are creating and dictating the actions that we're taking. So it's very helpful to have the support of a system. But here's some practices that you can do that will support that change, and when applied rigorously, will help you reset your self-image thermostat. So this week, I would invite you to experiment with a couple of these. First of all, start creating a habit of each night before you go to bed, make a list of what you've accomplished that day. Stack your wins. And when your thoughts want to go to what you didn't do, what you haven't done, what you should have done, press the pause button. That doesn't serve you. Then I would encourage you every day to do at least one thing that's a little bit scary, and then celebrate having taken that action. Next, create a vision of a person who's doing and being and living the life that you would love to live. And then take note or make a list of the attributes that individual has that you want to emulate. And then each morning, before you make your to-do list, make a to-be list. List the attributes that would serve you that day. List the attributes of that person that you want to become each day. And little by little, over time, and repetition and rigor, you will upgrade your self-image to the self-image of the person that you desire to be.